Hey there, Grumpy Old Fart here. I'm doing a movie review of the movie In Harm's Way. This movie came out in 1965. It is a drama, romance, war movie. And I got a little bit of a spoiler to, not really a spoiler, but a bit of a explanation before I start this one. I saw this movie on YouTube and I said, well, I haven't seen that in years. I'll watch that and do a review of it. Cool. It's a great movie from what I recall when I was seeing it from, I was a little kid when I saw it, but yeah, great movie. John Wayne, you can't go wrong with John Wayne, right? Kirk Douglas is in it. Great movie. A lot of really good people. So I started watching it and I started doing the review. And I was building my like I normally do, building my I don't know, building my story that I was going to tell about it, doing my research. And I'm sitting here watching it, and then there's a section in there that I don't recall from when I was a kid. And I'm going to put this in at the end with the character, but there was a bad thing that happened in this movie and I didn't recall it. Chances are it didn't pass the censors when I was a little kid on the little. I haven't seen it since I was a kid. We had the 3 channels on the old black and white TV. Yeah, I'm an old fart. Grumpy old fart, yeah. So anyway, they didn't show this on TV. Chances are it didn't make it past the censors. I don't recall it being in the movie, but it's there, and it's a bad thing, and I'm going to talk about it here in a little bit, but just fair warning. I normally do these movie reviews to give something positive on my channel, because a lot of my political stuff was bad. So I do UFO stuff and gaming stuff and like that. And I enjoy a good movie. Everybody does. My political stuff has to be over on Rumble because of that. But the point I'm getting at is I try to do these to be lighthearted and positive. This thing that I did not know was in this stupid movie was, it's there. So fair warning, and I will talk about it here shortly. Anyway, let's get to the main thing. The plot is: on patrol the morning of December 7th, 1941, Captain Torrey is commanding a cruiser. He receives orders to attack the force of Japanese currently attacking Pearl Harbor. So the Japanese are attacking Pearl Harbor. He's ordered to find them and attack them. The mission did not go well, and he was reprimanded. He is later promoted to Rear Admiral and is given a second chance to prove himself against the Japanese. The story follows the people around the captain, or the admiral, and the drama that is their lives. It culminates in a confrontation with the infamous Japanese battleship Yamato. And it is a wonderful, if except for this one scene that I can't remember, it's an absolutely wonderful movie. Because it shows the people as humans, it shows they're not just faceless figures behind the scenes. A lot of drama, some good romance, quality action. I mean, it's a great movie. The cast. We got John Wayne, Kirk Douglas, Patricia Neal, Tom Tryon, Paula Prentice, Brendan DeWild, Jill Haworth, Dana Andrews, Stanley Holloway, Burgess Meredith, Carol O'Connor, Patrick O'Neill, James Mitchum, Slim Pickens, George Kennedy, Larry Hagman, Franchot Tone, Henry Fonda. I mean, everybody's in this movie. It's good. It's a great cast. Whenever I do these, I try to do standouts. The casting people deserve a lot of credit here, and this movie cannot help but be brilliant. You simply cannot put this many great actors into a movie and it not be great. Now, John Wayne plays Rock Torrey, and Wayne developed such a rapport and chemistry with so many of his co-stars that I honestly believe that they fed off of each other and made the overall product better. That's just the way John Wayne was. He's the Duke, I mean, you can't go wrong with the Duke. Kirk Douglas is another one in here that I really wanted to list as a standout. He plays Commander Eddington, or Captain Eddington later. Douglas played the rebel and the ne'er-do-well in virtually every role he played. His sacrifice in the movie paves the way for Torrey's victory. Now, Here's the part that I didn't know about was in this movie. It wasn't in the movie when I saw it before. I don't have any recollection of it. This in no way changes or forgives the fact that earlier in the movie, this character raped a girl and she subsequently committed suicide. That character should have been hung and then set fire to. It's the Kirk Douglas was a good man. He is a good man, was a good man, great actor. It's sad that a piece of shit character like that was played by such a great actor. Now, that's the part that was in there that I didn't remember from before, and chances are it didn't make it to the TV, through the television censors. Now, these two men, John Wayne and Kirk Douglas, had such a special chemistry on screen. They rarely worked together, but when they did, man, it was pure magic. And this is another one of those cases. Except for that one scene that I didn't remember, that I didn't know about, this is absolutely a wonderful movie. And had I been John Wayne's character, that guy would have not lived long enough to make that sacrifice that saved the day, as it were. So there you go. If you get a chance, the movie is In Harm's Way from 1965. Really great movie, except for that one part. Really great movie. So, but hey, make up your own mind. You folks have a good one now. God bless one and all. Clarissa Lowe, a historian from the future. Delmore Kane, a Civil War veteran turned outlaw. This oddball pairing faces a conspiracy of epic proportions spanning the centuries. If you like action and adventure westerns with a splash of science fiction and fantasy, check out my book series Drifters and their ongoing adventures.